So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no... It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, so feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. The temperature in the artificials...
Oh, thank...
Well, I did. Very few yet to bathe in a hot spring.
Hey!
All right. Looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the nap. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. That better not happen again, whether...
Okay. Paimon didn't think you were the type to do so.
I remember thinking I'd totally get... Some people get dizzy if they...
Paimon's fine, just a bit...
Looks like you two are not... I certainly don't trust... In exchange, though, I can Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the... Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natlan's ever seen.
Well, honey!
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or...
I'm not good at haggling. Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. All right, let's meet back here later. Hey there, Yellowfin.
Well, if it isn't...
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be.
Here, it's all on the list.
Wow.
That's right.
Wait, you're saying...
Come on, I know you can...
All right.
Wow, that was amazing.
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets. I'll hold on to them.
All right, that should be it.
Let me see. Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved so. Send her my regards, would you?
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
I would hope so. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back...
All right then, roll.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall. So, what do you think?
It looks amazing.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
Yeah, tonight.
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, good night! Paimon's exhausted. Anyway, we need to be well rested.
Traveler,
Mualani?
it's the Abyss. Come with me.
Mualani!
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help. Carving waves. Surf's up. Amazing.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Overruled! There is no escape!
Alright, let's finish this back.
Wanted my full...
Solidify!
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
We've cleared out most of the looks like we're still in. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a...
Go! Let's ride!
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. We were prepared for
Where'd they come from?
the east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but an abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the end...
Exactly.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count...
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing. On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks. We're counting on you.
Let's go. There's no time to lose. Take care, Amina. Faster!
This is where you fall. Transfixed!
Thank goodness you were here.
Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
Rain of bullets!
Overruled!
Pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Busted! Shine down!
Let's ride! Ha! Ha!
escape. Now you shall perish.
Whew! That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things... Besides, come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mulan, wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up! Illusion shattered!
Quietly now.
Gather!
Here comes the catch.
Ataya, what are you doing here?
I was in a hurry, so it's not my...
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Ataya took care of it.
All right.
Wait, no.
Ataya!
And you...
Forget about that.
The impurities in the elemental energy we embody.
What? The crystals...
The anguish he feels. I also came across a teardrop crystal.
Ataya! Ataya! Wait, what do you... What is this? Some sort of purification...
How can that be? I never knew that was even...
Ataya!
The mark of the abyss.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify abyssal power. You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to...
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll celebrate Ataya's recovery, and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used... That was some quick...
Abyssal power still exists within her body.
We think Auntie Ataya's illness has taken a turn for the... She can never come into contact...
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are you?
They're away on business. Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot spring. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think it's brought me good. Just
Don't worry.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon yelling at some kid.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last?
Yep, this is
Glad you like it. I was
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent
And Kachina?
Kachina, but don't worry, the team was
That's a relief.
exactly.
All right, thanks for letting me. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Mualani. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting, 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. That's right, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and Hero. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Only able to be. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. It was like each disaster was designed. Exactly. We now believe the Abyss.
And that's how it began.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully. Luckily, now every.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, but to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know. We have to. Anyway, let's head to the sea's not going anywhere.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Come on, let's find us. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of we are those who grew along, those who... That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss. Think about it. The ode...
Since the Archon...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be
Calm down, Mulan.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like—
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be—
You!
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different...
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her!
No! She's been waiting for— no matter how daunting— we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been to prevent further casualties. I have decided to
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. Not a... If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have...
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind.
That guy doesn't even have the...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any— I know you said you were investigating the situation, but—
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rest— So, what—
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed. Once again, I apologize.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know until we find and address the cause of the unrest.
And that means...
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always... She wasn't afraid of... Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the ode. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her, and we supported her, sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. Believe me, I won't. But please, hear what I have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe...
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to... But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attack.
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know that may sound harsh. The raw truth can be cruel. But
what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't
You're saying it doesn't matter.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my...
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be people who suffer. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer... Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them, to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We have to find... I understand.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna...
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the...
I've considered that. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their... with fewer participants.
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your trap, staying there for your sense of... Imagine pouring it... I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, you can focus all your effort...
The Abyss poses...
Kachina's waiting for...
I failed to protect her.
Traveler? What?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of the Night. If we can find... Then comes the hard part.
But isn't the night...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here.
So,
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that it was originally used as a ceremonial...
That was the artifact.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are... Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect I've heard all about your... Why? Is that...
Yeah, things were pretty complicated.
That's more like it. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodied...
I didn't... If things were different, the two of... But...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage.
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking as things stand. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to...
We can't let...
No, but if I said nothing at all...
Another simple
I have never subscribed. Let's go.
You mean...
Yes. The Sacred Flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but so until our heroes are ready.
But that can only last so long. I think we should...
Don't let desperation cloud those chosen by all we can do.
Even so...
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon! It's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5...
Yeah. And how much...
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them, but I'm sure the
Whatever his motive.
No. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged final... Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to...
Of course. I'll head out right...
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested so... Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something...
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's...
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's... What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then!
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill-seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a sec.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone... The nature of battle...
I appreciate what you're trying...
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary war. He's got a keen eye. And
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot springs. Where can we find...
ever since Malco
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying You can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom. No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find...
Your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like...
Wow, you got...
I just picked up... I'll go find an...
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around.
Wait, are you...
By creating something tangible and...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, normally you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet... Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to...
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you. Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me...
Deal.
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the travel...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here, and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in Pat Melko, wasn't it? 5 years ago. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, yeah. I've tried convincing the Abyss has... Anyway.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. After Malko, if I had been, have always...
But that happened several... The Pyro Arc...
There might not... All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare your...
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Solidify!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Gotcha! Game's up! Time's over! Transfixed! How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you...
I should have died 5 years. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malko. No! What?
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried.
In that case, get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go
Okay.
At least Kachina... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find once your ancient and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough.
Huh?
Huh? This is...
Hey,
Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I...
Guess I have something to be thankful. Pisak, maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. But...
A deeper pain? Why?
Malko was always the type. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the—
Ichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one, but I once allowed to fester guilt. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, there are critical junctures. That's something.
Thank you. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will feed. Thanks to him, though. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina.
Koichi, are you really gonna...
I think you know exactly what I...
Honestly, it's... They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't it's not really my story to tell, but I guess she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. That strength of will pushed her.
For some reason?
Well, when...
I remember those. Eventually, she found... It sounds like she's still...
That's...
Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. Still, I can
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the... We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger, but a trip...
What do you mean, sneaking?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word. What if...
Oh...
This is important.
You don't know that?
All right, whatever. Anything else? Time out.
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... You need...
But the person you become when you...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that...
If only Tone-Gift Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's...
The Fatui again? We can't go—
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they—
That's why it has to be our little... Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about still. All you need to do is focus on your—
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however—
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san.
Archon,
You have nothing to be sorry about. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from—
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening and physical items. Now, I still have some prep if you're curious about an item.
Alright, we'll have a look. Hey, there's a fishing rod here.
That's right. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about in his eyes.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw, he managed to kill. Can a fisherman?
Well, Paimon.
That was my answer. In the end, he.
Wait, that means you also.
Maybe we can go. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah! If each item— does every item hold a special memory?
That's right. They demonstrate the
shape?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past, but there's also a different theory, one that I believe—
At once? Fine?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Take out a portion. The future is the same. Of course.
That does kind of—
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have— That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man, namely a framework, through which ordinary people can ascend to by holding the In addition, the sacred flame will grant them—
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine— Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my—
Your sister is so— Paimon was having a hard time thinking— It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry.
No matter what becoming the Ark, my father— One time, my sister, and I still remember the—
Wow.
Isn't that what being as the Archon?
Well, what happened
I believe she ended up Anyway, that place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. surely as the echoes of life, ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds. All you need to do is stay safe.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is... All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so...
Looks like we've lost This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you...
That won't...
I hope not.
I knew you'd miss me.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the Elemental Sovereign?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity...
So what you're saying...
No. It's going to be up.
What?
It's the pre-adventure...
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Gather!
Late down. Illusion shattered.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Strike a pose! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Transfix! Yoo-hoo!
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the...
We actually have... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the...
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, if this was the real world.
That's it? Right.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
Yeah.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes. I'm Vichama's friend, Mal. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to I'm sorry I can only appear.
No. We should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker stone but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama...
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it turns out even our...
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late. You're looking for a young girl. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severe.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Stabilize!
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
My name echoing south! Torn to oblivion! Ha! 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 Ha!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Kachina! Oh, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of the— Good idea.
Stabilize!
Overrule! Now you shall perish! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got— Had a girl. You did so—
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I can't— That was the pyro—
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each. You can think of them like there are countless, but if a proxy were to be—
Judging by the current situation.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protecting—
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too—
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on. Just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come— You don't have anything to prove— All right.
We've already come all this—
Let's go. This—
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time, so go.
Thank you for every— You're true. Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Illusion shattered!
Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab? So we were right. The contamination is already too— Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow? He tried to get—
You—
He would have You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No, I thought that is the ancient— the Pyro. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore. You're right. But you also couldn't be more—
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back— The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you! There aren't many in Natlan who can—
From the ashes to this world anew.
Let's ride! Amazing! Surf's up!
How brightly burned!
Amazing! Woohoo! Amazing! Oh, chill out!
A glimpse!
Yeah!
what he gets.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? My ancient name is...
It's probably a project.
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire. Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said, it took years. The Pyro Archon, only then. Tupac,
I've heard that name before.
since you were able, under the name, as long as its blaze, even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
So that's...
What do you mean?
500 years ago,
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but
This sounds like something that's going to need a... Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like... I'll keep searching with it.
You are all...
Huh?
You are all your ancient focus on the story of your...
Thank you, Wayab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting... Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wayab, but thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
we're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us! Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy...
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say
She's still in the speaker's chamber.
So you're saying
Every great display. You must feel terrible. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right.
Let's get going. We need to
Right.
I'll let her every move we...
Huh.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you.
Thank goodness you made it back. Take a seat, everybody. All right. That I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react.
He always has been special like that.
Given the current situation, that ability.
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, I'll just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of.
Huh? No.
That's right. Our looming.
Mualani told us a little.
500 years ago, unlike the other, the battle against the even then, and still. The problems immediately after, but at that time, our civilization was, if we didn't bring, the Ark.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to, but there's still something I don't understand. Those...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro...
That's right. A god can extend a human's, but, as we all know, a human life is only by dying.
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. If the Natlan of the future, the goal was to once a tribe was back to its full strength, the Chosen would then stand by my...
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, after your adventure in the Night King.
So in other words...
Yes. The 6 heroes successful once again, it comes down to the...
Just like how the...
Exactly. It's just another if we want to unblock... So, I've tried my best to help them from... Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been... During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than...
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan. That's also why I haven't...
But if you knew this whole time...
Perhaps, but just like you're determined...
So I suppose...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get...
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to... After all, in addition to their...
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied... Over time, they became imbued with a certain... On their own, by burning those items, I was able to activate... It was a rather crude approach.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the...
You have nothing to be so... And then, it would only be... Besides, if they knew those items helped...
Even when you put it...
The people and the events of... If you still have regret, your deeds will become new...
Well...
Now that and we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get to... All right. You should head out.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and look. They attract people from all the people of the spring. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy. I'm certain one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the... So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness, the abyss, my rage. But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we... Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to for Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500, but...
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our...
Yeah, Mom...
Oh, serious...
I am... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about...
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next
war forged.
Who will be the...
We are those who grew, those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no, it's not.
Ah, well.
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she would.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty.
Maybe it seemed her impulse.
So what you're saying is.
Okay, anyway,
What do you.
No way. I appreciate the Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Ah. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason? In the end, it's all the.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition.
Serves you all right.
All right. There's, dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great this traveler and his companion Paimon. They've agreed to and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it... To be honest, it's a bit... Well, you better get used to it. Next up, Hey, please don't...
Ah, you're here. You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of telling you could just as imagine if I said I couldn't make the. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt
Paimon's suddenly remembering that.
Yes, it was.
So from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect, and she played an instrumental. Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than though the people of Natlan look to.
Yeah,
I suppose, even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise. This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they could, possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan, the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. We've never.
My lord, we've received. Although your injury complicates things.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how you hurts.